So I used to do this back in the old days where I'd spend a week with a phone, and I thought I'd bring it back. So this week it's the Honor 8X, and you can see I've actually kept the screen cover on, which comes in the box, because the last Huawei/Honor phone I had, I kind of broke quite badly. So you can just see the plastic on the front of the screen there. That screen, by the way, is a 6.5 inch 1080 by 2340, I think. Let's just check the specs on that. But yeah, it's a very big screen. Yeah, so here you go. I can steal bits from GSM Arena. But so on the back, you've got this 20 megapixel camera. And look at the back, by the way, before I even talk about the cameras. You can see here we've got this sort of border at the top here, which is sort of a matte finish where the Honor logo is, and the AI camera identifier there. But then the bottom, we've got this beautiful, this is the blue one obviously, got this beautiful finish on here, which reflects the light in a mad sort of horizontal fashion, and as you move it, it looks stunning. And it's the first phone I've seen really to dare to have a two different finishes on the back of the phone. So yeah, it's very nice. Now on the top right there, amongst the dust that I seem to have got onto the phone, and if we can focus it, we've got a 20 megapixel camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor, I believe. So that helps make your shots nice and clear. I'll just give you a little bit of a tour around the phone here, if I can get the thing to focus. Obviously got the SIM tray on the left hand side here. It's a nice rounded finish on the sides. We have the notch, love it or hate it, on the top with the camera sensors and other bits and bobs. There's a front selfie camera on here too, which I believe is a 16 megapixel. I'll just double check that because my memory is not what it was once back in the day. Yeah, 16 megapixel camera on the front. Now this screen, by the way, oh, and let's not forget, it's got a 3.5mm audio port. Look at that, remember that? And you've also got a micro USB, not USB-C, but a micro USB-C, micro USB connector, not USB-C. And also we've got the external speaker there on the bottom. On the right hand side, your volume controls and your wake up power button, etc. And I omitted to say that it's got a fingerprint sensor on the back there too. So at the top we've got the SIM tray, which I've already shown you. Now, not too long ago, people were purchasing 7-inch tablets, so tablets with the 7-inch screen. This is 6.5 inch, this screen. And you really wouldn't know it. I mean, yes, you probably can't quite stretch up to the upper right corner with your thumb, but it is still very usable, and it doesn't feel like a phone with a 6.5 inch screen. I mean, it's on the edge of what I would call comfortable, let's say, but obviously you can see how close that border goes to the edge of the phone here. When I put this website on, you can see that there isn't a great deal of border and trim around the actual phone itself. Now this comes in a couple of models. This is the UK model. It's got a 4 gig memory capacity inside of it, and I believe 64 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs storage. You get a micro SD card slot too for additional storage. Now this one that I've got here has got a SIM tray at the top, which I've shown you, and that allows for 2 SIM cards and a micro SD at the same time, which is really cool. So if you've got a work mobile and a home mobile, you can put both SIM cards in this phone, which is great. Got GPS, got the Wi-Fi, got the Bluetooth 4.2. Yes, it's 4.2. So it does feel like a slightly, well, I wouldn't say older handset, but you know, the newer things like USB-C and Bluetooth 5, and I don't think it's got dual band Wi-Fi, but that isn't here. But it's £229.99, which is a very, very good price really for what this is. Now the screen, okay, you can see a slight tinge on it when you bend it in certain directions. It goes slightly off-white, but the screen is still very good indeed. For the price point, this is a very good phone. Now I'm going to be spending a week with this phone, and I'll be giving you daily updates on my thoughts as I use it. This is my daily driver, so I've got Twitter on here and Spotify and WhatsApp is already installed, so this is going to be my main handset, and we're going to see how it fares. So I just wanted to give you a quick 5-minute overview of the Honor 8X and my thoughts. But initially, out of the box, I would say yes, it is slightly larger. If you're jumping up from a phone with a 5.3 inch or a 5.5 inch screen, you are going to notice, but it's not overly massive in the hand. It's not terrible. So, you know, this is definitely one to look for. And again, for £229, you can buy this SIM-free, or you can buy this oh, by the way, there's got this one-handed mode, which I seem to have initiated without thinking about it, so you don't have to stretch your thumb right to the top right of the corner. So that's the mini screen. For $229, and you can buy it in installments in various places. It's a very good price. So keep a look on Cool Smartphone for the daily updates on this and my thoughts, and we'll go through various bits, the camera and the audio, etc., and the battery life later on in the week. If you've got any questions, let me know on Twitter or on the site.